try to take my usual pose.
Your usual pose?
Like that out of.
All right, guys. Kevin with Life22 here, and starting the film series for the year. Nobody was really prepared except for John, because he's always a pop fly, and he's here with what everyone believes to be goats, but they are hair sheep, right, John?
That is correct. Yeah, these are actually little lambs. We just bring them out to be ambassadors for the market. Brings the kids in to look at. So they spend most of their every day just down on pasture, but for these couple hours they get brought into a smaller pen here just to entertain people.
Do you explain to the kids what happens to them when they become ewes?
Well, some of these type of sheep typically are used for meat when they grow up.
So you just borrow some, right? Is that?
These ones have quite a few months left before they're ready. So they just get to enjoy life out on the pasture. Except for today when they get brought in here to entertain people.
To build relationships with human beings before they become dinner.
Hey, it's important for people to be as much in tune with where their food comes from, and the people that come down to the farmers market actually are people who believe in that and value that, and it is a connection point and a respect for understanding where your food comes from. When it comes to livestock like this, anyone who eats meat at one point in time, that was a living, breathing animal, and having respect for it.
Doesn't grow on a steak tree?
That's right.
No? All right.
So it's important to have that kind of respect and understanding of where it comes from and what goes into it. So we hope that we're helping bridge that, and certainly customers seem to appreciate and respect it.
Yeah. Hi, lamb chop.
Yep. So this is already week 2 of the market.
Week 2 of the market, yeah.
We hit the ground running, and we've actually been really happy at the number of people who have.
We should explain to Mark Prince that he's on camera right now.
No.
You are on camera. It's 360 degrees, Mark.
Oh.
Watching you rob the meat bin.
I am. Don't mind the man behind the. Whoops.
Yeah, week 2 of the market, and we've hit the ground running here, and been real excited actually with the number of customers, people that have shown up in the first 2 weeks, because sometimes you never know when you're first starting out if people remember,
right? Exactly.
And so on, but we've had pretty good crowds coming in, so we really appreciate that.
Yeah, a little chilly today, but not as chilly as it was last week.
Right, considering what some of the days this spring have been like, today's actually a real winter.
Yeah.
It's,
Not going!
The rain's held off, and we got plenty of vendors here and a wide array of stuff. So.
Yeah, asparagus sold out early.
Yep, in the back, we already left. Coffee, no one's at the coffee booth right now.
No one's at the coffee booth. We didn't have to go get refills or nothing, but we're still chugging along.
And,
so.
We got a good variety of stuff here, so that's kind of what makes the whole thing exciting. To be honest, the people in the community here really do support this kind of thing, and want to be a part of it. Because we do have a larger variety of stuff, and we recognize that everyone who comes here could take an easier route and go to the grocery store and buy their stuff. It's more convenient.
Lamb meat from China.
And you're right. So the fact is that the number of people that do come out here and take time out of their Saturdays, especially like we said, there's been so few nice ones that they could easily choose to do something else, but they spend a portion of the few nice Saturdays to come down here and support these local food growers and local vendors, local businesses. It's kind of cool.
Yeah.
We really appreciate it.
Yeah, your chorizo's dank. So plus I don't know where I buy chorizo elsewhere.
Oh, I don't know if they're solid.
I don't know if they said Reed's Food Barn or Tops, maybe because they have more exotic type foods, but I don't.
I'd like to think it's only available here.
Right, well, that's the only place I've ever noticed it.
Only
except when I lived down in San Antonio. I mean, I tell you, every store had chorizo. So.
Right, well, closer to the Mexican border, it is a spicy Mexican sausage, so it's more popular in the Southwest, I think.
Yeah, like Walmart had it down there.
Yeah.
That tastes like somebody mixed Sloppy Joe mix with like sausage, and it's just like hamburger meat, and just crammed it right inside of a sausage package.
Yeah, we're actually surprised. There's quite a few people who have a real taste for it here at the market. We go through quite a bit of it that one's popular, and our we do mild Italian, sweet Italian, and a Polish sausage. And those are all very popular too. So it's kind of a.
You guys keep calling it Polish sausage. It's in kielbasa.
Yeah, kielbasa,
Kielbasa.
a lot of several different spellings of it. It seems. No, it's been great. It's been a good start so far.
Cool.
Crowds are coming.
Yeah, then droves. People always show up at the last minute to come.
Well, that's what's funny is sometimes you could think of a farmers market. You think of some of the well-known ones like in Ithaca or some of the bigger city ones. You expect to see crowds of people all the time at them because it's more event-driven and there's just a larger population to draw from. Our market, it's always operated, on like this principle of like people sort of come in, they do their shopping, they walk around, they kind of head back out and get on with the day. And so you don't often see a big crowd at any one time here. You just see fairly steady numbers.
People flowing in and out, yeah.
And your booth is, last year and this year, it's like kind of the first time, I think, mostly in the market's history where we sort of encourage people to sort of come and stay. Like you have your tables and so on.
We do have.
You will see people over there sitting talking.
I conversated with a beekeeper for about an hour today.
So it's I think there's always been a desire to make it more of a destination. But
because I didn't know that much about bees. He said he actually has them trained where they'll actually follow him around the yard. And I thought you just kind of like, oh, I've got to move my bees over here. You put them in like a little box and you move them. Like I didn't realize that they were like the movie Ant-Man where you just kind of like command them to go places.
Right.
Like it was.
He probably has them also do small minor repairs on his house.
He's got little bee brushes.
Right, little light painting.
Yeah. You know how hard it is to do dental work up towards the top of your house?
Well, that's the thing, right? They can do trim work. It's a great mix of people that come out, and that's kind of what makes it all interesting.
Yeah.
So for anyone who is not here, it might be a little late to try to get out there. Obviously, no one's coming out this week. We'll be seeing this in time, but.
This will be put on tonight, so they'll have all week. You'll have all week to watch this video and get out to the farmers market next week.
Saturday, right? So plan it accordingly because we would love to see everyone come out here.
Oh man, I missed it. Today's tax auction day too. That's why we have a slightly lower turnout. Yeah.
I think there might be some community garage sales going on too.
Community garage sales, yep.
Setting up on the way in.
We should just let them do. Anybody who doesn't have a yard or a garage, they should come down here and set up on the outskirts of the market.
No, that's not what we're truly a farmers market. Garage sales and stuff certainly have their place
in the garage.
But we try to keep the market largely about local agriculture, bakers and stuff like that. Presence and the integrity of that in place.
I'm not knocking stuff over.
That's more or less where we're at. And the market, this is probably the smallest that we'll ever be in this season early on. And as the weeks go on, the market only gets bigger. As more vegetables come into season, we'll see more vegetable vendors.
Yeah, that's why Sugarback wasn't here last week. Because his asparagus he didn't have enough of it to worth bringing.
Right, but it's
Now with your products, like these guys here, how does the process work? I guess you send these guys like on you got to go to be processed, or
these are just young little lambs, so
right?
We're going to spend quite a bit more time on.
Well, no, sure, when they're old enough,
when they're ready. We don't send them anywhere. We take them ourselves. We handle every part of the process until the actual process. So our goal has always been for all of our animals that they only have one bad day. That's the last day.
So you do all this, you skin them.
We don't do the processing itself because in order to sell individual cuts of meat at the farmers market, it has to carry a USDA stamp on it. So we have to take it to a licensed USDA processing facility, and the closest one to us here at Olean is about an hour and a half away south of Jamestown, over in Sugar Grove, Pennsylvania. So we take our pigs and our lambs over to Barrows, the name of the place. We take them there, and then the processing and everything occurs there, and then everything is packaged, cut
So
back.
processing, like you guys like. So I've got buddies that hunt, and they'll take all the skin and all the stuff off deer. They'll kill the deer, they'll take the skin off and stuff like that, and then they'll send this big chunk of deer that.
Right. No, that's it. The process again can't work that way. That's custom processing. That can
Okay. So you don't take the skin off and then just bring them a hunk of meat and let them process. You actually have to bring them.
The USDA controls the
everything.
Cannot bring. You have to bring a live animal.
Oh, you do bring. Okay, that's what I was wondering. You said you control every part of you do every part of the process except for the processing. So I didn't know if like
that includes the kill.
That includes the kill. I didn't know if you were just back at home with a hammer.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know how that goes down either.
And then everything in the processing facility is overseen by an inspector.
So that they can make sure that the lamb didn't come in looking sickly.
Everything's checked.
They check it. They make sure, because if you hit a deer on the side of the road, you don't know how long it's been there, right? Like, unless you're the guy that hit it. So it's like, this guy just brought me this animal and I just processed it. The USDA doesn't know that was...
Right. Now, deer can fall outside the realm of animals that are...
Because they're not as domesticated as livestock.
Well, that's part of it, but there's also rules concerning when the USDA has jurisdiction. Now, we can someone can buy a whole or half pig from us, or they could buy a whole or half beef. A lot of people out there will buy, like half a cow, half beef, whatever. You can have that custom process without any USDA label on them, because technically you are selling the live animal to someone, and the USDA doesn't take jurisdiction over live animal sales.
And
so
I did that once. I bought half a pig.
Yeah, sometimes people will have, if they live near the Amish, they might have an Amish farm, do the cutting and processing. They might have, maybe their grandpa knows how to, process pigs or something. A lot of people will do it on farm for themselves. You can do that that way. I can have.
You sell me half a live one. Our transaction happens.
You bought the live animal from me. The USDA is not in jurisdiction. But for me to sell you a package of pork chops, like the one sitting on the cooler, you see there, that has to have a USDA stamp on it. So you'll notice that on these, for instance, there will be, which I need to get from the cooler, that little sticker right there. It's the USDA inspection number for the facility that did it. And then that has to contain safe handling instructions on the label and so on.
Gotcha.
So all of our products come like that, sealed and frozen and ready for you to pop into.
Can I buy half a live pig?
No, it won't be live when you buy it. No.
Well, I thought I have to buy it live.
Right, well, that's what the transaction technically
transaction happens at the right prior to the butcher.
Right. So you're
I'm just cashing my shares in. Is that what it is?
That's more or less.
Okay.
It's a little whirlwind tour of how that part of the process works.
Cool, because we never went over that in the last video. We kind of talked about what you offered and stuff like that. I didn't know if you just have to just like ship off, coolers full of dead animals to a place to have it done.
Nope.
Okay. So to say that's a little. Those are some life lessons, like, because you're a family business, right? So like that's little life lessons. Like, I'm raising my daughters. Now I got to teach how to kill this thing.
Right.
Like
there are rules also that can allow for some farms that can allow on-farm processing for certain religious. There are
like
certain
kosher
religious needs that might have need to have it killed done a certain way and a process a certain way. And there are farms that will have little areas set up where if someone is buying a goat and they need to have it processed according to their religious requirements, they can do that themselves on farm. We're not set up to do it like that, but we do have respect for that part of the process. That people that do have specific needs that a USDA processing facility will not do. Like certain times, those religious requirements may need a blade because the animal has to be killed using a blade. To
how do they do it at the USDA? Is it the little hammer gun?
It's a bolt gun, yeah. So and
shoots
the
the
rules
piston
are
in and
set
pulls it back, kind of thing.
Don't quote me on it because people can look up the rules themselves online of what defines, but that the animal has to be rendered basically unconscious immediately. With that, there can be no signs of life, and they can never regain consciousness again following that. So, and the inspectors watch this up very carefully, and should, for whatever reason, the animal not with that first shot, that facility can be locked out and lose their license that fast. with only one wrong kill. So it's really important in the process to understand who your processor is, and we as a farm work very closely with our processor at Cabero. We get to know them very well. They get to know us. They understand what our pigs are like. You come in and you build that relationship so that you have real trust in how that works. So I'm very comfortable with how they handle things and do things. So I'm very comfortable when I do have to leave my pigs there, you know, for that part of the process. I now have a lot of trust in how they handle them, because you know there's nothing worse than you raise your animals a certain way for their whole life and then turn them over at the end and then feel like, you know, they still being handled with that
like
same
you
sort
just
of
gave it to some character from Pinocchio, like, all right, we're just going to send them to the salt mines now.
That's right.
Right, yeah, just some nefarious character, right? I hear you. It's kind of like when you go to, everyone has their vet for their pets, right? Like old Fido's getting close to the end here. This doctor knows what he's doing when it comes to putting an animal down. He, yada yada. So.
Yep. So you kind of got it.
Cool.
Getting ready to wrap up the day.
Yeah, my phone hasn't rang, so that was good. I forgot to silence it. So this will be on YouTube as soon as I get home. So. All right, John. As always.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Let's get it close to the camera so it's, like.
Yeah, we'll see you guys. We'll see you guys next week.